Okay, this question goes out for Crystal. Crystal wanted to know what was going to be going on in her family in the next year or two. So what I did was I picked a couple of topics that I thought were the most important: health, marriage, kids, work, and money. So what can you look forward to in the next year or two? First card we have here is the King of Swords. That falls in the category of health. And the card that surrounds it is the Justice card. So what I think that means is the King of Swords usually represents an older gentleman or older man, the man of the house, perhaps an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, but not necessarily. Could be that this person is air-natured or has the concern is in this area. And the Justice card means balance in thinking. What I'm taking this to mean is that perhaps over the next year or two, your husband will be straightening out, getting things straight with his thinking. I guess his thinking's off for some reason. He doesn't feel in balance. He's not sure if his heart is where his head is, and I don't know. What I'm getting is, or what I'm feeling is that perhaps he might get on something to balance out his thoughts so that he feels a little more balanced, and his thoughts aren't racing around so much, and he can move on. So there's some balance of health in an older man in your family. Now I don't know if that's your husband. It could be a father or a grandfather, but everything balances out, so that's good. Now in the area of marriage, what I get is the Two of Cups, and what that means is, to me, that there's going to be, and also what surrounds it is the moon. Now, Two of Cups represents a couple or two people sharing the same feelings or sharing feelings. Sometimes represents marriage, the balance of feminine and masculine. And the moon means sometimes difficult times, not seeing what the future holds, noticing cycles or going through cycles. Sometimes it can mean difficult times or not seeing what the future holds. So what I'm taking this to mean is that you'll be able to see better. You'll come out of a funk or a place where you don't know how it's going to turn out, any worrying or anything like that. I think that it's more of a lot of healing happens in the relationship, and a lot more coming together, a lot more sharing of feelings. It's not as much a mystery, feeling that people aren't hiding their feelings and so on and so forth, and more open and sharing. And the next one is kids, and in kids we have the Five of Swords, and what surrounds the Five of Swords is the Queen of Cups. Now what I take that to mean is in the next year or two, you're going to have to really work with your kids on little arguing and little fighting and stuff going on between them. What you're going to have to do is come up with creative ways to have them working together and being more harmonious and not so at ends. One thinks one way, one thinks the other way. One might get away with things that the other one can't get away with, and getting ahead, taking cheap shots and stuff like that. So What I take this to mean is that you're going to have to keep an eye on them. You're going to have to really come up with creative ways to get them to work together and be more harmonious. But I also take it to mean that you're going to be proud of the creativity you use to get them to work together even. But that's how that goes. The next category is work. In work I have the Four of Clubs, or the Four of Wands, and what surrounds that is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands means stability in career, established career, solid, sometimes a partnership. And what the Eight of coins that's surrounding it means is doing work and getting back money. So as far as work goes, I think it's very established. I think it's very solid. You may in the next year or two both be working if you're not both working now, and the money keeps coming in very good. Everything is okay in that area. As far as work goes, there's enough to do. Actually, the last category is money, and what I have for money is the World card, and what surrounds it is the Two of Swords. Now, the World card means successful completion, success, so on and so forth. And what the Two means is making decisions and stuff like that. So I think as far as money goes, that you guys make a lot of really wise decisions. You really look into it. You just don't jump into things. You might work together on it because it's a Two of Swords, so you might both make the decisions. Either way, they're good decisions. You kind of really search your heart and stuff like that when it comes to that. And so that brings success as far as money goes in the next year or two. There's no problems in that area. So, with that being said, please, I hope that was a good reading. Please leave your comments below, and we'll talk to you later.